It's your boy Aaron. And then your boy OG. To the Rolex wearing, diamond ring wearing, kiss stealing, woo, wheeling dealing, limousine riding, jet flying, son of a gun, woo. And I'm having a hard time holding these alligators down.
But yeah, bro, and that actually goes to my next question. Like, what? Like, do you guys think this sets up a potential triple threat in WrestleMania between Roman Reigns, CM Punk, and Seth Rollins? Like, do you think that this is where that storyline is going?
I was kind of hoping a one-on-one match between Rollins and Punk because like Fern said, like these two dudes fucking hate each other like in real life. So I was like the blow-off match should have been Punk and Rollins at Mania. But like when they had the match at Raw Netflix debut, I was like, this is probably the first one of many. And then they announced this one last week, which actually surprised me. Like a steel cage match between Rollins and Punk on a Monday Night Raw was kind of like surprising to me because I thought this was like a Mania match,
Yeah.
possibly a main event match. So I was kind of hoping that would be the place where they kind of like finish the story. But like if you include Roman, that kind of makes it like 10 times better. So like I'm not complaining that this turned out to be a triple threat match, and it also makes sense. It's not like some random dude. They just put it in to like make the match better. No, it's just like this goes back years with the whole like the Shield breakup with Rollins hitting Roman on with the chair on the back, Rollins and Punk and Roman with their kind of like little beef with Paul Heyman and the favor he owes him. So it all makes sense. So I don't mind the triple threat, and I feel like this should be a main event match.
Dude, that's exactly what I was gonna say. Like, do you think this is a main event? Night one, potentially night two, even. I mean, usually the belt like on main events night two, but and I personally think it is. I personally think this is to that caliber where it should main event night one, and if it happens, so how you feeling about it, friend?
No, yeah, I definitely agree. This has to be the night one main event. We like with Jay and Gunther, they had like time to kind of make that into a feud where people would care. People are obviously still gonna care just because seeing Jay Uso become a world champion is a story in and of itself. But the feud itself between Gunther and Jay hasn't really been that great. And I've seen some people saying that like this triple threat is just kind of like putting these three guys, three top names, into a wrestling match. And I'm just like, where have you guys been? Like, legit, the Shield when it was first created was to be like kind of like CM Punk's bodyguards. So all three of them are connected. The only missing piece, to be honest, is Dean Ambrose, but he's in AEW. He's not coming to to this type of storyline. But yeah, I'm like, I really think that with that steel cage match, they were able to tie it in all together. Just with like, they all obviously hate each other. I feel like the only one that like was a little kind of weird was the Punk and Roman one. But that that little part after when they came out stopped Roman from hitting Seth some more, and then you just see Roman look into the steel cage, and he's like, "Hold up, why are you helping him?" Over here like a jealous girlfriend or whatever. He was like, "Hold up, like why are you putting your hands on him?" He got so jealous, went in there and destroyed him. And then now Punk, because Roman cost him that match, Seth technically won that match. So now, Seth technically has that win over Punk due to Roman. And then now Roman just taking out Punk, it inserts him perfectly back into there, the feud and everything. Yeah, this easily should be the night one main event. If we didn't have what was going on with heel Cena and and Cody, I'm like, this has an argument to be a night two main event. But obviously that story is way bigger. So
Yeah, man, and like when you put it in that context, like I didn't even think about like Roman being able to use the fact that he won that match for Rollins, like over him, and that's like kind of like a really brilliant way to weave the storylines together. That I didn't realize until you fucking pointed that shit out right now. And I think that fucking feud and all of these promos and like every single bit from the small interactions at the Royal Rumble, like them eliminating each other, the fucking curb stomp, like Seth Rollins curb stomp on him, or like Reigns doing a fucking curb stomp on like Seth Rollins. Like that's where I felt like it was some attitude era, or not attitude. Yeah, it is attitude era shit, where like these fuckers are using their finishers on each other and it hits. You know, like The Rock doing the fucking the stunner, you know, on Stone Cold Steve Austin. Like it means something. Roman Reigns doing the curb stomp on Seth Rollins, like it means something in front of Madison Square Garden, you know, just working them. And like him being jealous about his wise man means something, because Paul Heyman has been he's like the link that intertwines them, you know. And they even cut a promo together right, like before Survivor Series, and like the whole Survivor Series feud with the memes and all of that. So they've been working these storylines for a long time. So I agree with you, friend, that the fact that like stuff isn't just happening like a fly, you know, like just on the fly. I mean, so, and shout out. And